So I should shout?
You should
Yes,
shout.
that helps. All right. I fear that there are people in this audience that have not been to an improv show. Is that correct? Sorry, it looks like I'm staring at you. I am seeing through my bangs and these lights. So if I make you uncomfortable, I'm gonna get closer. If I make you uncomfortable, I'm really sorry. I swear to God, I'm also very socially uninclined as well. We want to honor our two dogs that we have in the not audience. We have Jess and Will. You see their picture. They're honorary dog members. They just weren't able to come.
They're alive.
So, what about improv shows? Keep in mind that today, in Rehearsed Mistakes, we will have, sorry, I'm like gripping onto this for dear life. We will have a mixture of stand-up and improv. When the improv comes, it means that this has never been done before, and this will never be done again. But for the stand-up, it is rehearsed, so I hope you laugh. Occasionally I will come in the audience and I will ask for a suggestion. If you're not comfortable, no problem, but if you are, that's great. I will come home with you. Just keep in mind, there's one bathroom to my right, to your left, over there. If it's closed, then someone's in it, so that's the only one we got. The emergency exit is right there, so good luck when I set this place on fire at the end. I'm joking! Please, Clubhouse, let me come back. Okay. So for the first act, I would please give a round of applause for Magda.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Magda. Contrary to what I tell ICE agents, I was not born here. I was born in Latvia, so you might be wondering why I ended up here. Latvia has one of the highest rates of models per capita, so obviously they kicked me out to keep their ratings up. They do have the tallest women in the world, so it wasn't until I came to the United States I was finally able to look down on people. But you know, it's okay that I'm shorter than them because, you know, what I lack in my height, I make up in my chest. Like, you know, when guys say, like, it matters laying down, like, that's me. I also recently learned that Latvia has the highest rate of alcohol consumption per person. Thank you, yeah. That is why they let me visit. You know, none of my friends were surprised to learn those news. I do think it's just a consequence of the rest of us, like, short and therefore ugly people dealing with us being short and ugly. You know, smell is such a strong, like, sense. It just can take you, like, anywhere. Like, the smell of tequila just makes me think of vomit. The smell of freshly cut grass makes me think of my parents abusing child labor laws. And the sweet smell of shit makes me think of my ex-husband. I used to think that money is something that just, like, comes and goes, you know, like it's like unlimited, like you earn it and you spend it and more comes around, like kind of like that circle of life. I recently learned that if you don't spend it, you actually get to keep it. It was life-changing news for me. So I went to a financial advisor and he was like, you know, it'd be really cool if you got like a retirement plan. And I was like, it's cool. So he laid out some options. I didn't like any of them. I went home and did my own research, so I went back to him and I was like, I landed on one. It's divorce. He's like, okay. So when I broke the news to my ex-husband, he was like, why? Why are we getting a divorce? And I was like, well, he wouldn't leave. I thought about killing you live. You know, it's one of those things that are like socially unacceptable, like tearing down the White House or being a January 6th rioter, or ICE detaining U.S. citizens like the Laugh Factory night manager. Nothing in the law against it. I mean, yeah, I was like, no, buddy, like, best case scenario for you. Because I feel like when you get married, they tell you it's forever. what I really mean is like, it feels like forever, because you've had this like really awesome life, way too short, and then like, bam, you're married and you're spending eternity in hell, which is crazy because I thought they don't let children in hell, but I guess it does not apply if you're a man-child. When you're married, you have to give up certain hobbies. For me, it was sending nudes. I really enjoyed doing it. Well, I was also really good at it because I can lick my own nipples. And the one thing is like, this is my early inheritance from my grandma, and I want people to see what it was at its best, because like it used to be like these fresh melons, big, juicy, nice. So it's like kind of like that mass text, like everybody should see these. It's a little tacky, but like it's okay. Now they're at the point where they're like a watermelon cut in half, left out on the counter for a few days. Still very tempting, right? So like, I still upload them to the cloud, let the internet do its thing. But I feel like soon I'm going into that phase where they're kind of becoming baked apples. Like, it's like kind of squishy, but still a little bit hard in the middle. But if you want to lift it up, you're just like left holding saggy skin. It's what I call the Polaroid phase. Only meant for a few eyes, and I do not want you to zoom in. When I was growing up, I kind of grew up in a very sexually forward household, at least from my dad. I don't think I've ever even heard my mom say the word sex. But I remember finding out that my brother had watched porn on the family computer. Like, it was the days when we just had all shared on the computer. And I walked downstairs, I was like, finally someone else will get punished. And so I told my parents, and my dad was like, whoa, it would be weird if you didn't watch porn. So my dad's always giving me like this advice: do not marry someone without sleeping with them first, but also do not marry the first person you sleep with, which is great advice, except I have been married and now I don't believe in marriage, so I just sleep with people before I date them. And it has been going really great for my dates. I've made a lot of people really happy. Dating as an immigrant is a little bit different. Because, besides the normal questions that you get, like, where did you grow up? And did both of your parents love you? I work with my parents a lot. I do love them. I do think they were great parents to my other 3 siblings. But as soon as I get the question, like, oh, what's your favorite color? And I'm like, I know the follow-up, because it's going to be, do you happen to have your green card? Speaking of color. And when I tell them, like, yes, I'm actually a citizen, it's a little bit, they feel like a little bit disappointed, because I don't think they understand, like, I'm not a mail order bride. I already live here. So yeah, you missed your chance. I've kind of had this master plan since I was growing up. I didn't really have a competition with the girls in high school. Again, I'm short, therefore ugly. I did also shave my head. I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Dressed like Billie Eilish before it was cool. Now I've grown out my hair, and I actually show off my best personality trait. It's right on my chest, yeah. I get a little bit more attention, and recently started wearing contacts, which might have been part of my boyfriend's master plan to make me look hotter, but either way, I'm doing it. I do know it's working though, because a couple weeks ago at a company-wide meeting, my boss all of a sudden goes like, hey Kenny, don't you think Magda now looks so much better than she did 5 years ago? And he was like, I don't know how to answer this. I'm like, dude, it's okay. Like, you can just say it. Because, I do think I do.
Yay! funny. I stalk her at night to be funnier. I would like to introduce my dogs now. Please come to the stage. You can bark or clap. That's fine. It's cool that we're silent. So right now, if you've ever seen Whose Line Is It Anyway, we're going to do our version of that. I will be pulling lines from a hat, and they will be showing how awesome they are in comedy. So please give a warm welcome to the dogs again while I go get my hat.
Let's hear it from the people over here. Woo! People over here. Let's hear from that guy. Yeah.
I thought you guys were gonna dress up. Ramon.
Huh? No, I thought so. I just went in in my everyday fit, but everyone else just didn't want to get the memo, I guess. Everyone else looks ridiculous.
So you know how sometimes in a group chat there's a lot to read?
Don't I know?
Sometimes you don't read the word costume.
So I have no idea where my hat went with all my suggestions. I'm so sorry, y'all, but I can still provide it on my phone. I just won't be.
Thanks so much.
I know.
Improv!
So, the first suggestion you have, things your dog would say if they could talk and had opinions about your dating life.
Oh, so specific. 4.
Rough. You might be picking up my shit. Well, you might as well pick up your girlfriend, too. Rough!
Okay.
Self-love strong.
Yeah. Okay. Bad names for a grooming salon. A dog grooming.
Just the butts.
Bath with your dog.
Costco.
She's gonna get a kiss on the mouth. Signs you're accidentally living in a simulation. Okay, I get it. You didn't like it?
You can't do that on the bus, man.
I'm giving you guys tough ones. I'm so sorry. But I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Things a villain might say while grocery shopping.
What's $1?
Excuse me? You do realize I could just steal these, right? So why do I need exact change?
I'm gonna move everything from the eye-level prime marketing spot to the non-ones, and they paid for that, so that sucks.
It's true. Halloween costumes gone wrong.
Say nothing.
Who is it?
Trick or treat. Oh, this? No, I just want candy.
Things you can say while cooking, but not a medical exam.
I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know what the bus is. I don't know what the words is. just gonna bass the shit out of it, okay?
I'm just gonna let my ancestors speak to me.
All right. If fairy tales were written by Gen Z, take your time.
There were 67 princes.
Huh? Oh, no. There's not going to be a happy ending because there isn't health care for everyone.
Lines you hear in a superhero support group.
I mean, how am I supposed to know that guy's car isn't insured?
I might be Superman, but I'm not feeling super today.
I am the talking stick!
Things you can say about your dinner, but not your relationship.
Careful.
It's good.
Rejected slogans from Chicago.
My lord, you'll pretend you like it.
Oh, wow.
It's a war zone.
I can't stand any of you. Pick up lines from people who have no game.
Oh. I'm circumcised.
Now drink this.
I'm not circumcised. Yet.
Please! Please, 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 please. Nobody's dinging the bell, so I'm gonna... Great. Nailed it, I know. Bad advice from your therapist. Shout out to my sister. She is in the audience and is a licensed clinical social worker.
No, you could just stop talking. I can't. I'm Just shoot him.
Last one. Things you shouldn't say at a job interview.
I'm gonna be sitting where you are in 5 days.
Damn, those are big. I mean,
You smell so nice.
I love you.
Alright. That's fine.
please, I need this. Please. Fine. Oh.
I would like to now introduce another wonderful stand-up comedian. Ooh, thank you.
He's right there, you can hear him. It's Jay.
Yo, whoa, holy shit. All right.
a lot louder than I wanted it to be. You guys ready for freestyle rap hour? Yeah! No, I'm not gonna do that to you. You got more improv. You fucking suffered enough. Yeah. I'm not gonna do that. Fucking MC young and old at the same time up here. You know what I mean? That's a bit rough. I'm also an immigrant from Florida. Yeah. That's a country you've heard of. We do things a little bit differently over there, especially catcalling. You know, some of the best catcalls I've ever heard in my life have been from Florida. One time, I was with my buddy. We just finished filming some stuff downtown. We're in at a red light. It's starting to pour rain, and this lady walks by, and you can see her pencil skirt, blazer, thick as fuck, you know, tight ponytail. She's carrying a little like one of those like the briefcase things with like plastic but open, so like pointless, you know. She's taking her sweet time. The light turns green as she's still in the middle of the road. People are honking at her and stuff. My buddy in the middle of talking to me, he just goes, hold on one sec. Rolls down the window, sticks half his body out, and yells, "Hey yo, bitch!" Which of course got everybody's attention, right? And then he goes, "How about you go be beautiful somewhere else, huh?" And the best part was, when the "Ayo bitch" comes, as you do, she snapped around, you know, ready with murder in her eyes. And but when she heard the other part, I watched like the cogs turn and her like, you know, motherfucker built different. You guys want a little Halloween spooky fun fact? Yes. I like that. So you guys know Frankenstein was the first ever like sci-fi novel, like actually written. You know that? It's crazy. Yeah, 300 pages about a man being stitched together piece by piece, excruciating detail. Not so much as the word penis. Can you believe that? Isn't that crazy? Written by a woman too. Like, I get if a guy wrote it and he's like, I ain't writing about that gay shit. You know what I mean? Like I get that kind of, but you know, the fact she never put it once, and the fact that like nobody else I've heard has brought this up, you know, even thinks about it. I'll tell you what, I think about it a lot. I think about it all the time. Does he have one? First off, right? Second of all, you know, when he was going through the grades, did he like just looking for the biggest one he could find, or did he just like stitch a bunch together like Neapolitan? You know what I mean? You know, like I say, like I'm, you know, black from the waist down. It's like I'm black from like the tip up, I guess, like for like an inch or two. So, you know, all I know is that with the name Frankenstein, you know, he had a brisk. You know, can you imagine that? You know. Tastes like blue cheese. You know, it's kind of... Okay, alright. Do you guys like my costume? Everybody like my costume? Thank you so much. I'm Lola Bunny after the divorce. That's what I am. Yeah. One too many why-I-oughtas from Bugs Bunny and shit to get the fuck out with the kids. You know what I mean? You don't know what's coming next. You know, the glove comes off and this is war. You know what I mean? Ugly divorce. Ugly divorce. Shout out to the Sam Clan. The Sam Clan's here. Yeah. Sam's dad is awesome. He's great. Way better than mine. To give you an idea why I'm like this, it's half him, half the Florida thing. I remember one time I was like 12 years old, when the first time I ever got him back with something. We're in line at the grocery store, and we're right next. You know, we're about to be next, and just loud enough so that everyone could hear him, but quiet enough that it actually seemed like he's just talking to me. He turns to me and he goes, "Hey man, if this card don't go through, we're gonna take those pictures of you again. Just so you know." So get ready. And he loved doing stuff like that. He's, you know, got a real kick out of it. Motherfucker. But I got him back. I turned over and I was like, "Okay, but can I wear clothes this time? It was really cold. Last time I took those." All right. I was born to do this. Anyway, and I see the cashier looking at me crazy, and I see him looking at me, and he's like, "Motherfucker, shut up." As soon as we get out, he was like, "Nice, dude." It's fucking sick. Anybody got a dog? There's some dog people here.
Yeah.
Woof, woof, woof. Well, not, you know, but. I got a dog. He's great. I'm trying to teach him tricks. Everyone says to teach your dog new tricks, you should teach him all. You have to go through all the old stuff first, right? So every day lately, it's been like, okay, Pluto. What's his name? Pluto. Good name. Good name. Good name. Great name. So I'm like, Pluto, sit, Bubba. Good boy. Pluto, paw. Good boy. Pluto, other paw. Best boy. All right, Pluto, lay down. Great job. Okay, Pluto, roll over. Fantastic. Okay, Pluto, stop denying the Holocaust numbers. Can you? I'm tired of this. I can't have dates over. You always bring it up. It's, all right, well, you guys seem fun. You guys, we can get into the actual bag here a little bit, can we? She was nervous booking me. I'm being good right now. Anybody pro clanker? We got any pro clankers here? Anybody pro clanker? Okay, we're coming for you, and you're my people, I love that. I feel like it's inevitable that we all just kind of got to get used to this, you know? I feel like it's going to be a boomer thing that we're all like, you know, dirty tin skin or whatever, you know? And I'm trying to prepare myself for this now, you know, because I know eventually the day's going to come, my daughter's going to, you know, bring one home, and I just hope it's like one of the good ones that works at Google, you know? Speaks a bunch of languages, you know? I'm just really hoping it's not like an Amazon bot with like a, you know, just talking me through a broken JBL speaker. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right, that's my time, guys. Jay Vasquez. Thank you very much.
Can you put that back up? Put it back on? No, I got it. I got it. Here I am. Here I am. Everyone around me is so funny. I've said this before. And I'm very jealous. I'm just gonna say hi to my audience real fast. It is Halloween, so I wanted to. Hold on. Yeah.
I'm also backstage.
Sorry, I had a cough right there. Here I am. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be that weird. I used to be an art teacher, and now look at me. Just wanted to say sorry for scaring you. I know I'm a little bit uncomfortable. I got that weird awkward girl like vibe going on. I love your girlfriend. Here you go. That's Monica's partner.
Not you, your girlfriend.
Yeah. How are we feeling though? We having fun? Yay! I'm gonna invite my dogs and my comedians if they want to. We're gonna do a little bit of a montage for you. I'm so sorry. I'm so loud without the microphone.
Just ring pops? That's great.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
No.
I was prepared for this. Does anyone want Oreo?
Yes!
I can always rely on you. Yeah. Oh, good. It's the spooky season. Yeah. As you can see from my face. Does anybody have any fun Halloween stories that you can tell me in about like 2 to 3 minutes? Pick you down? No? Sorry, I gotta look. Does anybody have like sorry, I really can't see. Okay. How about tell me if I need a suggestion of anything Halloween then?
So